Good evening, everyone. I've refreshed this page about 20 times since they said the winner has been posted. But you'll notice that the winner's cross isn't on there. Now, every week when they post the winner on here, for the next hour or so, the website's a nightmare. It crashes, it glitches, it freezes, then you can't access it. Happens every week lately. We can see where this meant to be. I mean, the target is there and it's meant to be in the middle of that target. So how did I do? Well, I had half my money back. So zone 2 for me. I was in the right area from where I thought this blonde guy was looking. So happy with that. But not quite high enough from where Tom Cruise was looking. I looked at the figures, my coordinates, and I'm 72 pixels below where the winning cross is and 6 pixels to the right of where the winning cross is. So I had this guy spot on more or less, but just didn't quite go high enough. And if you wonder where our average was about 30 pixels higher than mine, but about 60 pixels to the right of the winner. So it was sort of the other side of the winning circle, the zone 1 area over there. So we were sort of, I suppose, equally as close, but just in different areas. But yeah, it's funny. It can look so close, and yet 72 pixels away from the winner. So I could have done 30 crosses all around that round of mine. I could have put 30, 40 crosses, and they could have been all 1 pixel apart in a line. And they still would have been 30 or 40 pixels away from the winner. But yeah, I'm happy where I went. If I remember, I was lower and I went further up towards where the average was. But I only went up a little bit because I didn't think all these higher ones up here, or the ones that were, because I'm right on the left of the A there. There's a lot to the right of the A as well. I didn't really think they made sense to where he was looking. So I took the average into consideration and where everybody else went, and I also took in how happy I was with where I'd gone, and I thought, well, yeah, let's move it up a bit, because a lot of people seem to think it's higher, so if the judges are going to put a few higher, then it's going to move the average up, so that's what I did. So let's have a look at what the judges did. I've already had a look. It's quite a surprise. So there's the judges, and what's interesting to note, this is why I said it was quite a surprise, is they've all gone in a line, all 8 judges there, the big white cross is where the average is. They've all gone in a big line there, and quite a narrow line really from him. There's not a huge gap, is there, between the furthest on the right and the furthest on the left. But look how how big the spread is from Tom on the left here. They've gone from just above there. Now I would have thought that was way too low and way too close to his head, compared to where he's looking. And then they've gone all the way up to the top of that board there, but very much in a straight line, apart from 1 or 2. So are they going to move? Well, what can they move? There are no crosses there that are miles away from everybody else's. So you've got the main sort of few around here where the average is. Then you've got those 3 together up there, a couple together down here. So this is the end result, because I've gone straight to the end and they haven't taken anybody out. And I can't see that they could have. So, I mean, whether you agree with the judging or not, I think the ones up here are too high and the ones down here are too low. But that wouldn't alter the average at all, even if you move these 2 up and those 2 down. So, for Matt's idea of leaving them all in so the average is there, then it sort of makes sense. And I'm not going to complain anyway, I wasn't that far out. So, yeah, so that's where we are. Let's have a look at this week's picture. I think I've done a cross. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure I looked at it yesterday. Oh, yes, I did. Yeah, I did do a cross. Let me draw some lines. Why have I gone there? I can't remember if I did this yesterday. So, let's look at his eyeball up there. I think he's looking quite steep, isn't he? He's not looking above his head. He's not looking vertical. But he is. His head's quite a fair bit back. And he is looking quite steep. So I've got him along that line there. This is going to be the issue. The guy on the right, how high is he looking? Now, my problem with this was, I don't think he's looking that high. If I have to look at his eyes there, to me, he's looking over here. But I can't put it there because it doesn't make sense. So I've had to go a little bit higher. Not sure if I've gone too high there. But I've got, see, to me now, if I look at the line that's coming from his eye and where his eye is, I think I'm looking too high there. So I think I'm probably going to have to come down a bit. But I'm trying to imagine as well the size of a football above this guy's head. I mean, that's just one cross. But if you put a full-size football there, then that ball is almost on his head. So I think I'll wait to see what you guys do. But I think, if anything, looking at this fella on the right eyes, I'm going to have to come... Yeah, I'm going to have to come down a bit. Because I don't think he's looking up there at all. Although, see, trying to look at the angle of his head as well. I don't know, but I think I'm happy with the guy in red and the angle he's looking at. So it's somewhere along there, and I'm probably going to have to come down a touch. But then, what are the judges going to do? Are you going to get some of the judges up here? Who knows? Or what's this fella at the back doing? He doesn't look as though he's looking that high either. Alright, so what was that coordinate? I'll put that one in first. 14911386. That'll be the first coordinate this week. So leave me a coordinate for Saturday, and we'll do an average, because our average was pretty close. I don't think it was zone 1 this week. I think it would have been just outside in zone 2, because it was about 50-60 pixels away. Yeah, leave it, and let me know how you got on, because it was close to our average. So those of you that played near the average would have been probably zone 1, zone 2. So I think a few of you would have done quite well this week. Right, enough waffling. Revcomps. Now, those of you that have been here for a while know that last July I won a car on Revcomps. And I said, I bigged myself up and said, right, that's it, I'm going to win a car every year now. And I haven't won one this year, and we're on the 17th of December. We've got 2 weeks left. 2 weeks from today will be the last day of the year. I've got 2 weeks to win a car, to stick to my word. Otherwise, I've ruined everything. So what have I got for Thursday? I did have one on this Porsche. I'm reluctant to do it because it's 50,000 tickets. And I thought, yeah, I can't miss it, can I? And I think I had credit, if I remember rightly. I had credit to use. So I had, talking of credit, I didn't win any last Thursday, which surprised me, because I regularly win credit. But I did win a fiver last night, which made me burst out laughing. I would have liked to have had a tenner, but I had to settle for a fiver. So I haven't decided what I'm going to spend that on yet, because I'd already got tickets. So I got one on there, got one on this Mini. Don't particularly like the odds on this Mini either, 10,000, or on this camper van. The reason I played with this camper van, tickets are relatively cheap, even though it's 20,000 of them. But it comes with 10 grand, and I thought, yeah, I'll have some of that. And then last night they added some more for next Monday's draw. Not much really caught my eye. However, I did like the look of this Audi. And it was only 2,999 tickets, 3,000 tickets. And it's a sensible one. It's an Audi Q2 1.4. And I thought, yeah, I'll have some of that. So I spent a tenner on a ticket for that. And I thought, well, I'm at it. Tickets for this thing is only this RS3 and only £2.50, although there is sort of 40,000 of them. But that comes with 10 grand as well. So I thought, yeah, I'll have some of that. And I'm pretty sure that the next car I win is going to be an Audi. So I'm just playing for Audis everywhere now. And auto draws. Not much here. I'm not fussed on a Nissan joke. I didn't think I'd bought one for this digger, but when I checked, I had. I don't remember when I bought it. My memory's going. But that ends tomorrow, £17,000 cash alternative. And I've always liked the Golf R. And they've got a 2018 Golf R here. Drawn on Friday. So I grabbed a ticket. I had a ticket for that as well. So I've got £6.24 credit left to spend. I'll probably wait now until that one goes today, and probably that goes tomorrow, and then they'll add one or two more auto draws on you, and I'll grab some more auto draws. I haven't gone for the Ferrari. What put me off was the 70,000 tickets. Even though it was £2 a ticket, it was like, yeah, 70,000 though. So I didn't bother with that. But there we are. What I did do was, give me a second and I'll get it up now. The giveaway, guys, which I really play on these days. Though this wasn't on your, I don't think it was on your Saturday when I done Saturday's video, so I couldn't have mentioned it then because it wasn't there. But they've done one of their flash ones being drawn tonight, is it? Yeah, draw Tuesday, being drawn tonight, and it's the Audi A1. 10,000 tickets, and it was 150 a ticket, or you could buy 10 tickets for 12 quid, which I did because it had credit on the other side. So I thought, yeah, you know what? Go for it. 10 tickets for 12 quid. So I got 10 tickets on this. There's not many left either. I think there's about 800 left, by the look of it. 800 to 900 left. They'll go by tonight. And this one, perfect for me. Now I'm back and forth to the office 2 days a week, and it's like a 8-mile trip each way back to the office, A roads. So I don't want an expensive car. I want something small, cheap to run. This thing is a 1.5 diesel. It's quite nippy. It's not fast by any means. 0 to 60 is about 9.5 seconds, so it's plenty nippy enough. And it's the quoted miles per gallon is 76 miles per gallon. It won't do that in real life, but it's got to be late 50s, early 60s, isn't it? And because this is before the road tax increases in 2017, this is zero road tax. So zero road tax, 70 to the gallon, and small and lovely. So I thought, yeah, that would be the ideal car for my commute. That perfect. So yeah, so I'm looking to win this tonight, and it's an Audi. And I said I'm going to try and win an Audi by the end of the year. So yeah, I'm gonna win this one tonight. Now I've decided, and that'll keep my promise that this year we'd have won another car. So there we are. That's it. Chops it on too much now. Let me know you got on. Leave a coordinate, and good luck, everyone.